It's probably even more expensive than you think to run a recreational marijuana business. You have to have a license and a facility with high-powered growing lights. You have to vet and hire staff. And because you're selling something the federal government still considers illegal, your tax bill can be enormous.
Last year, Colorado Harvest Company's tax bracket was 78%. That is ridiculous. No other business ever deals with tax brackets like that.
Selling marijuana might be against federal law, but the government will happily collect taxes on the revenue from that sale. According to the IRS, income is income and subject to taxation, even if it's from illegal sources. And there's a single subsection in the tax code that prevents marijuana businesses like Tim Cullen's from deducting almost anything: 280E.
You're trafficking a federally illegal drug. You cannot deduct your payroll. You cannot deduct the cost of retail space. You can't deduct advertising costs.
This means the Colorado Harvest Company rides even thinner profitability margins than other businesses. It has to be choosy about advertising and careful with how many staffers it hires.
The only thing standing in the way of our business being treated like every other business is how we pay taxes at this point. We're in compliance with the Affordable Health Care Act. We have 80 people that we employ. They all have health insurance. We occupy 7 different buildings in town.
The fix, according to Cullen, is to repeal 280E or legalize marijuana federally so it no longer applies. But that requires clinical research that shows it has medical value. But it's hard to get research approved because the drug is Schedule 1. It's a catch-22. And even without federal support, states are likely to just keep voting to legalize marijuana themselves.
And there's a reason 29 states have been able to pass it. And this is not top-down legislation, this is grassroots coming up. People want marijuana and they want access to it, and they're willing to vote for it.
Colorado even gives its marijuana businesses the tax cuts they can't get from the federal government. Denver taxes its marijuana at less than 15%, and it still returned more than $500 million to education and substance abuse treatment funds.